Are your slides meant for teaching? Are there differences between slides for teaching and slides for general presentations? In this video, I'm going to talk about key considerations when designing slides for teaching or training sessions. Welcome to another episode of Amazing Sticky Presentations inspired by Sticky Spy, bringing you tips, ideas, design for better presentations, turning your ideas into lasting impressions. Hey, Tian Teck here again. Just a few weeks ago, I met with some educators from a local university, and the topic of how to design presentation slides for teaching purposes came up during the discussion. It was a very meaningful discussion, and I thought I would share the takeaways from the discussion with everyone here. Designing presentation slides for a training session is quite similar for a general presentation, with the exception that the focus is to educate rather than to inform. The overall idea and visual concept is the same. However, the content structure on how we should approach teaching slides will be different. One of the key ideas for an effective presentation, regardless of the type of presentations, is to ensure that people see information that we show on the slides. A general presentation will usually last between 15 to 90 minutes. A lecture session can be up to 3 hours. Can you recall the times when you sat in lectures? How do those lecture slides look like? Very often we see slides that duplicate the content of lesson notes. So during the lecture, we shouldn't be presenting the notes on slides, but instead present key learnings that will engage and encourage students' participation in the lecture. Sitting and listening to a continuous 3 hours lecture can be very tiring, especially when all the lecture slides are very heavy in content. Breaking up 3 hours lecture into shorter segments of 20 to 50 minutes each with more engaging slides helps make the lecture lighter and more interesting. Oh, by the way, have you subscribed to this channel? If you are new and have not, why not consider subscribing to this channel? It will encourage me to make more videos like this. And how about giving this video a like? Ideally, for each segment, make it 30 minutes key learning lecture, 20 minutes activity, and 10 minutes break in between segments. Here you should then design slides focusing on key learning. This would mean having less content on slides, but more valuable content that is concise, relevant to the key learning. Include stories as part of the design is also a good practice. Clarity is important for slides used for teaching. We should at all times refrain from reproducing the course notes on slides used for teaching. Students already have the notes and they can read them on their own. In class, however, we should display only key learning that the students should remember or take away. We should ensure that our teaching slides engage the students and that the learning experience is exciting and fulfilling. Put yourself in the shoes of your students. Would you rather have a fun learning experience taking away key learning that is easily understood? Or would you rather have the lecturer read your notes back to you in class? That's all I have for you in this video. If you make presentation slides for your teaching, let me know if you agree with me about the way teaching slides should be designed. Until my next video, refrain from reproducing course notes on slides used for teaching. Bye-bye.